something about me. I'm a boss bitch, straight about the 313. Yeah. The only thing on my mind is getting rich. I go hard on the nigga and a bitch like run me my money.
That's right, we are back. Look, matter of fact, this is the Cashing Out Show, and we're doing my favorite interview with one of my favorite people. Look, let me get into this in. Let me get into it like this. It's all about love. Come on. Now, everybody knows my name is Cash Carter, but everybody should know this lady too. She's yeah. I was gonna give you an introduction, but okay, this is Kash Doll. Look, okay, let me go back to the introductions. She's 5 what? You're 5 what?
I'm 5'6".
5'6".
I really want to be like 5'9". Like I wish I could get a little taller, but when I wear my heels, I'm like 5'9", 5'10". So I just, you know, I say
so she's 5'10".
Yeah.
Mahogany skin.
Yeah.
Very pretty smile. Very. Look at the eyes. They tell no lie. But behind that, she's vicious on the mic though. I want to let y'all know this is Kash Doll and her new album coming out. What's the name of the album, baby?
It's a street album and it's called Keisha versus Kash Doll.
Now, some people may have a question about what that is. I know what it means, but let everybody else know what that means, the title of that.
That basically means, you know, like Keisha, she's another person. That's a person that people don't know. And Kash Doll is her alter ego. You know, Kash Doll is the girl that everybody already knows. So just giving a little insight of who Keisha is and who I was growing up and the things that I admired and stuff like that. So it just all come together, you know, letting people know who I am, Keisha and Kash Doll. So all together, yeah, whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
So most people right now, they just know Kash Doll.
Yeah.
And we're going to find out more about Keisha on the album too, right?
Yes, the difference between Keisha and Kash Doll is like, okay, Keisha is she's more humble, she's down to earth, she come from nothing, she grew up like in a real raggedy neighborhood. She was a diamond in the rough, just always wishing to be somebody like Kash Doll. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Keisha, she have sympathy, she wants to be in love. She believe all of the fairy tale, you know. Right. She didn't have much growing up. She never had a father. She was just one of those little girls just wish she was all these girls that she seen, you know. And Kash Doll is that bitch. You know what I mean? Kash Doll gonna give you that rough, that real, that raw. Rough, real, raw. That's double R. That's triple R.
Triple R.
That's triple R. Okay, yeah. That's what Kash Doll gonna give you. She gonna give you that alter ego. She's gonna give you that sex appeal. She's gonna give you that I don't give a fuck attitude. She's gonna be fly. She don't have sympathy. She don't give a fuck. Right. You know what I mean? And that's the difference between Kash Doll and Keisha. See, Keisha, she care. She care about what people say about her. Right. Keisha care. She wants to be in love. She's in love. She wants to give that sensitive side. But Kash Doll like fuck that side because she know what Keisha been through. Right. So she don't want that side.
So do you think it's necessary to have both of those sides at all times? Do you think one is going to take over one day? Like is Keisha going to take over one day?
No, that one day they'll turn into our Keisha night.
Or Keisha night, or it could be Kash. You could end up being Kash Carter.
What?
Just take your time. Take your time and meditate on it.
What is Carter?
My last name. I'm Kash. My name is Kash Carter. My last name is Carter. So one day you can end up being a Kash Carter too. Just let's meditate on it.
Beyonce already. Hey, Miss Carter. Say hey, Miss Carter. No.
Okay, we could be part one. We could be the.
Okay, so about Keisha and Kash Doll.
Right. Okay. We'll cut that out.
No, it was okay. It's funny.
Yeah.
He said, yeah, keep it in. But yeah, about that, you know, Keisha and Kash Doll, it's basically just giving the world me. You know, it's my first project. I haven't put anything else out. You know, I just put single out after single. I haven't never really did the whole full project thing. And I just feel like I'm just letting people know who I am as an artist, who I am as a person, who I am, period, you know, to give them me. That's me, you know, like people don't know me. They just know what I give them. So
speaking of giving, like, how is this process of doing this since this is your first project, or, you know, your full project? How was that process? Fun?
It was real fun, you know, when you dealing, you know, I surround myself with what I am, you know, and I surround myself with positivity, and everybody I surround myself with is positive. And I had fun. I had a good time. Deb is so much fun. DJ Waffles. Yeah, Deb.
Yeah.
Everybody know who Deb is. You know, Kash Doll almost said that. You see, I was about to say something, but Keisha was like, everybody know who Deb is, you know. But Kash Doll would have said, everybody know who the fuck Deb is. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you know, I surrounded myself with fun people and positivity. I try to keep that around me. You know, even when I'm negative or if I'm feeling down, people around me can help me, pull me back up. You know what I'm saying? I don't need all that negativity around me. I starve negativity and I feed the positive because that's what I need. And that's a big part of any music career or anybody's life, period. Right. You know what I mean? So long as I had that, the whole project was just fun. Everything was fun. Coming here every day, you know, coming here every day with Mark and my whole team, it was just fun. We just had a good time with these records, you know what I mean? And it was actually me. I'm not trying to pretend to be something that I'm not. I'm just being myself, and I'm having fun.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know?
And that's what we're all about here at Cashing Out. We're here with Cash Carter. Really, the name, I know you're looking at...
we can't get married. Your name is with a C, mine is with a K.
But look, think about it. We could get sponsorships. CK, we can have Calvin Klein sponsorships. We can have all kind of CK. Think about it. We could KC.
Think about it.
Think about it. At least let's get engaged.
What?
Engaged.
Where the door?
Once again, I've been dissed on my own show. That's what it always comes down to. But look, let everybody know. She smells good too. I just wanted everybody to know. Bond. Yeah. And shout out to Bond. Shout out to CK. Sponsorships. We work in sponsorships. Shout out to CK. Shout out to Bond. Shout out to Issey Miyake. Whoever wants a Creed. Whoever wants to sponsor us. Shout out to Maniacs. And shout out to Kash Doll.
Thank you.
I love Kash Doll.
No, you don't.
Keisha's a little mean, but I love Kash Doll. No, Keisha been mean to me.
When you meet Keisha?
Keisha the one who told me about.
No. That was Kash Doll.
Okay. I'm in
love.
Okay, I'm in love with two women.
You'll run over Keisha.
I'll run over Keisha.
Yeah.
So next interview, you're gonna see me with Keisha. I'm gonna see. Okay, next.
Keisha coming out to the world because the world don't know. They run over Keisha. She's too sweet. She's a nice person. She's very, very nice and sensitive. She's one of those real precious pieces that you just don't really want to just drop. You can drop her and she's just gonna cry.
See,
Kash Doll don't cry.
Okay, you scare me. Okay, I'm getting there. But now, for real, honestly, we really need that. People need to know about two sides of people. Everybody has two sides.
Everybody has two sides, and everybody needs to know. Like, I'm really, if you ask my brother right there, like he'll say, I'm really nice. No, let me tell you, I'm really, really, really very nice.
Right.
I'm not mean at all. Like, I come in sometime, and I'll be mean because they probably got my house junky and I don't like the vibe I got when I walk in my house. But for the most part, I'm really a nice person. Right. And I'm very sensitive to people that I love and I care for. I don't like, they hurt my feelings easy. Right. You know what I mean? But Kash Doll is like, she can't stand Keisha because of how soft she is and everything. So she's just, but Kash Doll go too hard. And Keisha's too sensitive. You know what I mean? So...
But that's what we all need.
We all have to.
We all have
Who's your
that.
other person?
Cassius.
Okay.
Cassius.
Okay.
It really is like it's Cassius.
It's not nope.
Okay, so
nope.
All right, Jimmy. All right, so look, they said that we got to wrap this up.
We do.
Yeah,
it was fun.
We got to wrap it up like a night in Vegas. Got to wrap it up. So again, Kash Doll, make sure you know what I'm talking about. We got to wrap this up like a night in Vegas. Kash Doll, the lovely Kash Doll. I love the project that you're working on.
Thank you.
Where can we buy it?
You know what? I'm not selling it. I'm giving it away.
We're giving it away. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm giving it away. It's my first project. I don't feel like I need to drop my first project as in selling and my bays. You know what I mean? I want to give them my first project to let everybody know what I'm about and what I'm bringing to the table. And then after that, you know, they'll know I'm stamping it. I'm putting a stamp on it. I'm letting them know what the fuck it is.
Okay. Since we're keeping it clean tonight, let everybody know how they can find you. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. What's
right, because we keeping it clean.
Yeah, keeping it clean.
We're gonna throw that up. We're gonna throw that all through this interview. You can find me on Instagram with Kash Doll. That's KASHDOLL. That's on all my social sites except for Snapchat. Let me tell you something. Snapchat.
Yeah, let me get that too.
Snapchat is. IAM_KASHDOLL. You don't follow me.
Okay, I'm sorry. Hold the mic for me 1 second. Say that again. No, for real. Say that. I mean,
I'm not saying no. I'm not.
Think I'm playing?
No,
Y'all think I'm playing? I'm about to go to Snapchat on this. Go ahead. Say it one more time, everybody.
I'm not saying it again.
We might have to
I already said it. You're gonna have
run
to
a
watch
tape.
this over.
Shit, I'm